Sunday, the 31st of May. The day starts with the best intentions, doesn't it? You're picturing a leisurely brunch. The reality? You're horizontal until gone 11, wrestling with notifications. Venus is giving you that disappointed mum look regarding your abandoned plans. Again. This afternoon, your focus is roughly equivalent to a toddler trying to assemble flat-pack furniture. Good luck with that. Your Doomscope object today is a bobby pin bent out of shape, representing your ability to focus, roughly on par with a caffeinated chihuahua trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. The competitive spirit is strong, though, especially when it comes to perfecting the art of relaxation. Duvet positioning is key. Fresh air? Absolutely not. The evening brings ambitious culinary dreams. You envision yourself a domestic goddess, whipping up a gourmet meal. Halfway through, disaster strikes. You are missing a crucial ingredient. Probably mustard. Takeaway it is. Followed by an Olympic-level doom scroll through TikTok, liking 18 thirst traps before realizing your brother's girlfriend is on your friend list. You're then down a rabbit hole checking out old school acquaintances. Advice: resist the urge to text anyone. Put the phone down, Aries. You're only making it worse. Sunday, May 31st, sees you stirring like a badger who's just realized it's bin collection day and the recycling's overflowing. That full English you promised yourself? Let's be honest, it'll be a handful of biscuits pilfered from the back of the cupboard. Mid-afternoon finds you nipping to the shops for one thing, which somehow morphs into a marathon around several garden centers, pondering the existential importance of a ceramic gnome versus a solar-powered frog. Mercury's in retrograde, apparently, and it's clearly having a laugh. Sunday lunch? Forget about it. Pizza it is. The cat will judge. You won't care. Tonight, prepare for a box set binge of such epic proportions that Netflix will send you a "Are you still watching?" message after only 20 minutes. You'll spend half an hour scrolling, then settle on re-watching The Great British Bake Off for the 12th time. Your social life consists of liking memes and carefully curating an Instagram story about relaxing. At precisely 10:52 p.m., you'll order ice cream. A very large tub. Advice: invest in elasticated trousers. It's an investment in yourself. Today, Sunday the 31st of May, you'll start with visions of a full English worthy of Instagram. These will vanish faster than biscuits at a Weight Watchers meeting. Mars is doing its retro thing, making you question if you even like bacon. You will, however, locate your phone with laser precision and know precisely which takeaway delivers before midday. This afternoon, Venus is feeling a bit judgy. Your Doomscope object today is a sewing kit from a hotel, untouched, much like that gym membership you bought in 2021. You'll embark on an epic quest to find the television remote. It's probably buried under a mountain of online shopping bargains you definitely didn't need. This evening promises, well, confusion. You think you're supposed to be somewhere, maybe? With someone? Honestly, who knows? Expect a flurry of vague texts from equally clueless friends. Eating a giant bag of crisps in bed while watching true crime documentaries is practically mandatory. Then doom scrolling till 4 a.m. Standard. Advice: stop agreeing to things when you're drunk on coffee. As Cancer stumbles towards consciousness this Sunday, NASA confirms what you already suspected: your social life is currently orbiting a black hole. That bottomless brunch. The only bottom you'll be seeing belongs to your favorite armchair. This afternoon, with Venus ghosting you harder than that lad from Tinder, you'll find yourself intensely invested in the real-time location of your Deliveroo driver. Excitement will peak approximately 5 minutes before arrival, prompting you to reluctantly wrestle yourself into actual trousers, just for them. By evening, you'll be replaying a comment someone made during Christmas 2023, convinced it was a thinly veiled insult. Mars is fueling your overthinking. Brace yourself for hours spent analyzing the subtext of birthday cards from distant relatives. Your partner suggests a walk. You'll counter with the compelling argument that the remote control needs you. Cancer, your viewing history contains more twists than a bag of curly fries. Advice: stop analyzing the crumbs in your biscuit tin like they're tea leaves. The universe finds your dedication to daytime television oddly endearing. Today, Sunday the 31st of May, you'll wake up at midday, Leo, convinced your eye mask deserves an Oscar. Brunch involves you dramatically announcing you're starting a diet whilst simultaneously demolishing a full English. You'll then claim you invented the fry-up, despite once setting fire to baked beans. Your Doomscope vegetable today is that rogue carrot stick at the bottom of the fridge crisper, as forgotten as your gym membership. The afternoon features heavy regret over last night's ASOS spree. That inflatable T-Rex costume definitely seemed funnier after 3 gin and tonics. Venus is giving you grief after you posed the question, "Is this too much?" to your family WhatsApp, followed by 8 near-identical selfies. Yes, Leo, it is. By evening, you'll cancel all plans citing extreme exhaustion, then reappear 30 minutes later covered in glitter and inexplicably wearing Christmas lights. You'll spend the next hour trying to master the single ladies dance, success rate lower than a snake's belly, and then attempt to teach it to the dog. Advice: stop apologizing for being fabulous. The neighbors can hear you singing in the shower, Leo. This Sunday, Virgo, you surfaced around midday, blinking at the audacity of daylight. Brunch. The plan involved avocado toast. The reality, a cheese string and a handful of stale crisps found down the side of the sofa. The cosmos isn't angry, just profoundly disappointed. The afternoon involves browsing. You'll spend precisely 42 minutes comparing two near-identical pairs of shoes, muttering about the subtle nuances of beige. You will, of course, buy neither, opting instead for that sequined cushion shaped like a dachshund. Venus is currently facepalming. Tonight, there are whispers of social interaction. But the siren call of the telly is strong. You'll doom scroll until your thumb actually seizes, pausing only to argue with strangers about the correct way to pronounce scone. Then, you will re-watch that baking show you already know the result of. All this while simultaneously Googling dachshund accessories. By evening, even Saturn is watching your choices like a neighbor twitching the curtains. Advice: stop pretending you have your life together. You're fooling nobody, least of all yourself. Today, Sunday the 31st of May, you envisioned a refined day of gentle browsing and Earl Grey. Instead, you resurfaced at midday after 17 solid hours of crafting the ultimate drift-off playlist. Venus is tutting so loudly even Neptune can hear. This afternoon involves a 3-hour film selection process, 8 WhatsApp polls, painstaking IMDb reviews, and then, you'll accidentally settle on something you saw last Tuesday. Your doomscope animal today is a harpy screeching valid points rudely, like your brain trying to choose between oat or almond milk. By evening, that relaxing bubble bath will be colder than your ex's heart. Your face mask will smell faintly of vinegar, and you'll be trapped in an right-move vortex, lusting after houses with swimming pools while mainlining crisps in bed. Mars is actively hiding under a duvet, embarrassed by your commitment to curated chaos on TikTok. Forget ambition. Today is about delusion. Fake it till the neighbors wonder what you're on. Advice: next time, inny, meeny, miny, mo. It'll save everyone some bother. Sunday, May 31st, finds you surfacing around lunchtime, Scorpio. The phone's been busier than Blackpool prom, relentlessly documenting everybody else's Sunday fry-up. You'll attempt coffee, then spend an hour debating the merits of a French press versus a mocha pot, possibly involving YouTube tutorials narrated by Italians with questionable moustaches. This afternoon, a friend suggests a gentle wander. This will, without fail, morph into a full-blown quest for locally sourced cheese. You'll leave laden down with artisanal goodies, including a suspicious-looking Stilton that could double as a science experiment. Venus is having a right giggle at your shell suit-era fashion choices. By evening, all cheesy roads lead directly to the sofa. That gritty crime documentary beckons, but you'll be sidetracked by meticulously planning your revenge relaxation routine. It involves precisely 4 stretches, followed by an extensive search for the softest socks known to mankind. You'll call it self-care, but it's really just advanced procrastination under Instagram-friendly lighting. You might even order a new bath bomb online. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. Will it arrive on Tuesday? Highly unlikely. Advice: the healthiest relationship you can have is with the delivery driver. Sunday, May 31st finds you surfacing closer to lunchtime than breakfast, Sagittarius, after dreaming you won the lottery, and immediately spent it all on biscuits. You'll aim for effortless chic at brunch, but end up looking like you got dressed in the dark during a power cut. Your doomscope animal today is a zebra who can't decide if they're coming or going, much like your attempts to parallel park. The afternoon involves a quick look online, which quickly escalates to bidding on a vintage fondue set at precisely 3:17 p.m. Venus is despairing at your wardrobe, your clothes are hiding at the back. Tonight, the very notion of putting shoes on is as appealing as doing the ironing. Settle in for an evening of binging that baking show from 2022, the one where everything looked like a toddler's art project. You'll order a curry, again, while tutting at the price of petrol. Expect 47 unread WhatsApp messages and zero shame. Advice: don't sweat the small stuff. Trying to control your day is like trying to herd squirrels with a kazoo. This Sunday, you'll be roused from slumber not by an alarm, but by the faint smell of last night's kebab seeping through the floorboards. You'll attempt a heroic getting up, fail miserably, and negotiate with gravity for another half hour under the duvet. The afternoon sees Venus poking fun at your efforts to embrace relaxation. You'll decide to bake, intending a simple Victoria sponge. 3 hours later, your elbows deep in fondant, sculpting a replica of the Angel of the North out of marzipan. It's abstract, but you're calling it art. This evening, a simple Netflix binge becomes a Herculean task. After an hour scrolling, you'll settle on that documentary about competitive cheese rolling, then spend 2 hours researching the optimal cheese gradient for cheddar. Attempting to socialize sees you accidentally send your mum a TikTok of a cat playing the piano. Your dating app now claims you are fluent in cheese discourse. Lovely. Capricorn, the cosmos has added a small admin fee to your chaos today, payable in dignity. Advice: stop micromanaging your downtime. You're off duty, soldier. Aquarius, waking up at precisely 11:53 a.m. on this glorious Sunday the 31st of May, your intentions were Nobel Prize worthy. Instead, you are attempting to recall what day it is, convinced you invented the concept of Sundays. Your doomscope animal today is a basilisk avoiding eye contact, much like you after accidentally liking your ex's mum's holiday photos from 2022. Venus is giving you the silent treatment for suggesting pineapple belongs on pizza. By 2 p.m., you will be building a fantasy shopping basket filled with items you would never actually buy. Solid gold wellies, anyone? That's 17 tabs open, minimum. Tonight. Forget that gourmet roast you envisioned. Takeaway it is. You will spend 3 hours scrolling through streaming services, landing back on the same show you've seen 4 times, pausing only to aggressively agree with a comment on social media. You are also halfway through a documentary about competitive ferret grooming. The neighbor's barbecue smells better than anything you could make. Advice: just because you are awake does not mean you need to achieve anything. Today, Sunday the 31st of May, the sun will be up for hours before you are. Mars is attempting to nudge you awake, but let's be honest, you're basically hibernating. You'll resurface eventually, probably after discovering you've inexplicably joined a Facebook group called Fans of Victorian Plumbing Catalogues. This afternoon, Pisces, brunch beckons. You'll spend 20 minutes meticulously crafting the perfect flat white, only to realize you're out of oat milk. A dramatic sigh will follow, witnessed by your best friend who's currently deciding what outrageous filter to use on their Instagram story. That amazing dream last night about being on Bake Off? Yeah, that's your peak achievement today. Evening plans involve an epic battle with the streaming services. You'll scroll endlessly, rejecting everything, before settling on a documentary about competitive dog grooming. By 11:53 p.m., you'll be Googling poodle perm kits and wondering if your life choices have led you to this exact moment. Advice: embrace the chaos. Your superpower is making spontaneous decisions then pretending they were meticulously planned.